Hi, Felix Hernandez. Hey, mate, it's Aussie Villain. How you doing, mate? Good, good. Now, listen, this isn't an easy call for me to make, to be honest, but since you refuse to be demoted to AAA and your ERA is now over 8, you've really left me no choice here, but we've got to let you go, mate. Yeah, look, I know the fans love you, but you know what else the fans love? Winning. They love winning, mate, and to be honest, with you on the mound, you're just making that impossible for us to do. Felix, come on, mate, don't cry. Yeah, look, I know you're trying your best, mate. You're just not very good anymore. Yeah, you do still get your $27 million for the year. Okay, yeah, I thought that might cheer you up. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 4 of the Seattle Mariners, and I've done it. I have just released Felix Hernandez out of the club. We're paying him, I think it was $22 million. His contract was up at the end of this year anyway. He wasn't going to be demoted. He was really, whenever he pitched, it was a loss. So I figured, if we're gonna have to pay him out one way or another for the end of the year. I hope it doesn't have any ramifications beyond this season. To be honest, hopefully it won't. But yeah, I just figure we're gonna pay him for the season anyway. If he's not gonna go to AAA and he's making us lose, he can make his $27 million on the beach in Miami for all I care, because he's not staying at my friggin' club any longer. Look at this ERA, 8.27. That was from 4 starts. Should I have given him a little bit longer? Perhaps you could make that argument, but he's just not good. He's just not good. Whip was almost 180. He just wasn't good anymore. So we have let him go. But that's sort of the negative. Otherwise, I've got to say, things have picked up. Since last episode, we've actually won 11 of our 18 games, which is above 500, I believe. So that's a positive. Hitting has more or less stayed the same, maybe dropped off a little bit. We're 11th in home runs now, but some of these other stats have picked up. But pitching has improved. Our starting ERA is down to 5.5, and that is actually an improvement. The bullpen is down to 3.66. So I think some of the trades we've made are starting to work as well. And we are starting to see some improvements. It's Dan Vogelbach leading the way on batting now. D. Gordon is he's like a young Babe Ruth. He is just hitting the ball everywhere. Jose Iglesias, my boy that I traded for, is up there as well. Pitching, Mike Leake, I tell you what, he is actually making himself a useful member of our bullpen right now. He's our best pitcher. Yusi's come back in with the, obviously, release of Hernandez. He's come back in. The disappointment so far has been Chris Flexen, who's actually statistically so far worse than Felix Hernandez is. But he's on less money, and there's potential there, and he's actually a better pitcher. So he'll take a little bit of time to settle in. But right now his ERA is over 12, so not great. But it'll come. I have faith. And if not, we'll bring somebody else in. He will go down to AAA, which is a big positive for me. If we look at the standings, we'll see that we're not bottom of the division anymore, which is good. We're back up to just 5 games. It's like 5 games off 500. So this is sort of the sort of region now where we might actually keep our job to the end of the at the end of the season, till the end of the season, and then past that if things go okay for us. You could say we're back in the wild card race. I think that's a bit of a stretch. 8 games back of that. But yeah, the main thing is that we're winning again, and that is good. We've had a winning record since last episode. Let's have a look at how we've done. Starting with, where did we leave off here? We left off the Cleveland Indians with a 1-0 loss. Of course we did. Then we went and played the LA Angels. We actually won 3 of 4 against them at their home ground, which is really, really good. It was a much, much better performance from us. And in game 4 here, 7-6, we did our very best to lose this game. They had loaded bases, none out, and they just managed to get the 2 across the line. So Sid Sheck, you can see their 1 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. He was working the heart rate for me, which wasn't great. But the important thing is that we won, and we won 3 of 4. Then we went and played the San Diego Padres, and we won both games against them. We swept them in some interleague play. We won it in the 9th, game 1, and that was thanks to Tim Beckham with a 2 RBI double. So that was really, really good, needless to say. And then in game 2, all of our runs came in the first 2 innings. And then let's just take the afternoon off, boys, apparently. So they did that 3-run home run from Vogelbach, which was, needless to say, very nice. And the important thing in this game is, I'm just trying to read my notes here as the page folds up on me annoyingly. Lecky, or Leak, I don't know how you pronounce that. But anyway, 8 innings pitched, only 1 earned run. So he is, as I said, he's earning his stripes right now. He's proving me wrong. We're lucky to have him. Then we went and played the Texas Rangers. Now, they're in our division, and they were about 500 at the time, and I was full of hope for this one, and I was wrong. In game 1, we gave up 7 runs in the 8th innings. We had the game won, and then we gave up 7 runs in the 8th, which was really, really frustrating. Who was responsible for that? It was Stuart Armstrong, who is sort of next on my hit list. I think he's just not quite performing for us right now. ERA of 9, but he is in theory good, so we'll give him a little bit more time to prove himself here. Game 2 of the Rangers series was just sort of, it was what it was. And then Game 3, this was the death nail for Felix, because the 6 runs given up in the 4th, that killed the game off for us at that point. 3.2 innings, 6 earned runs. See you later, mate. That was the end of Felix, and the fans hated me for it. But we won our next game, so that was good. Anything to report on that one? Not really. I should say too, we do have our new pitching coach now. I'll show you him. He actually came in for this game here just after last episode. Then we played the Cubs. I think this is interleague as well, isn't it? Because the White Sox are the American League team. We lost the first one narrowly, which was annoying. We won the second one though, which was good. And we gave up 6 runs in the 4th innings yet again. But that was all we gave up, and we managed to kind of scrape our way back to a win here. It was Lester on the mound for them. I guess he is probably their Felix Hernandez, isn't he? It was Gonzalez that had a bit of a crappy start in this one. 3.2 innings, 5 earned runs. But we came back in the end and got the job done. Then we went and played the Indians again. And again, I thought we might do okay against them, but not to be. We won 1 of 3 this time, which was good. In Game 2, a stunning start here from Yusi, our Japanese wonder kid. 8 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, only 4 hits and 2 walks. So really, really good effort from him, back up from AAA. And then in Game 3, Flexen came in for a start, and Flexen had a nightmare. 2 innings pitched, 6 earned runs. It was Felix Hernandez tribute night, which I don't think was reported properly in the media at the time, but there we go. Did his best Felix Hernandez for us there. And yes, that's right, they had Felix Hernandez appreciation night at the Indians, because why would we host a night of such horrible pitching? Then we come to the Yankees series, which is where we start today in Game 4 of this series. We've only gone and swept them 3 from 3 so far. Game 1, we actually won it in the 15th innings. It was D. Gordon with a 2-run home run. And then we gave one up in the bottom of the innings, but had done enough in 15 to get past the Yankees in that one. This is at Yankee Stadium, let's not forget. In Game 2, we won it in 10. Again, it was Vogelbach, I think. Yeah, a 2-run home run. We gave one up again in the bottom of the innings, but again, we did enough to hang on. And then in Game 3, we won it in the 9th. They scored 3 in the 9th, in the bottom of the 8th, and then we came back with 3 of our own in the top of the 9th. This one was Beckham with a 2-run single, and then Henninger scored Beckham, I'm assuming, with a single. So really, really, really good stuff. As I said, we've won 11 of 18 since last episode. And we do also, as I said, have our new pitching coach. I'll go and show you him. He is not that much, what do I want personnel? He's not that much of an improvement, to be honest. He's 71 years old. He's got experience. But the ERA is down 4.66 since he's been in control, which is good. Yeah, it says it's a average pitching coach, which is better than below average, which is what the other guy was. He has 24 years of experience. He works with all types of pitchers, and he seems to like veterans better than youngsters. So maybe we should have given. Oh, Hernandez had his chance. Hernandez had his chance. So let's not worry about that. So there we go. That's where things stand. Things are looking up again. We're back pushing 500. Let's see if we can sweep the Yankees. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out at Yankee Stadium. And this is it. These matchups do not look like they're going in our favour. The only one we win is the pitching duel. But it's D. Gordon leading off for us at second base. Jose Iglesias bats second at shortstop. It is Dan Vogelbach, the designated hitter, batting third. Ryan Healy, who's in form again. He bats 4. He's at first base. It's Domingo Santana. He's batting 5 in left field. The centre fielder is Malik Smith, fit again for now. He is in centre field. 7 is Tim Beckham at third base. Jay Bruce, the Spruce Moose Goose. He bats number 8 in right field, and Tom Murphy is catching this one. He bats number 9. As I said, it's UC that goes on the mound for us. We're up against Gio Gonzalez. Now, he used to be good, I think, didn't he? Not so much anymore, though. His ERA this season is 2.84, so the high whip, over 1.5 base runners per innings. So maybe there's a chance. Let's see if we can sweep the Yankees. And to be honest, even saying we have a chance to sweep the Yankees, none of us thought that was going to happen last episode, did we? So it's going to be D. Gordon to lead us off. As I say, he's been in sensational form on a real hot... I don't know if he's actually on a hot streak, but it certainly seems like he is. Let's see if he can get us off to another cracking start here. That would be wonderful if he could. Come on, in your own time, Gio. Nope, he strikes out. So there we go. He's a little bit shy on YouTube, apparently. You can see here, where are we? We are up here. Batting 305. Absolute star. Here we go with Jose Iglesias. He gets a decent piece of it and gets himself on base. And I have a sneeze coming. I'm going to try and fight it off. But at the top of the first, I have a real battle on my hands to hold this off for 9 innings, I'll be honest. Dan Vogelbach comes in the bat now. What can he do? He's been finding the crowd a few times more recently. And he walks. And it brings up hot man Ryan Healy. That's a comment on his batting, not his looks. Let's see if he can bring him home here. Go on, Ryan. He has hit into a double play. Oh, what is it with double plays? And that rapidly brings to an end the top of the first. It was looking so good too, wasn't it? All right, UC goes on the mound. Now, he can I think the problem we have with UC is that he looks really good, but he just has... I think when things start to go wrong for him, he tends to give up a lot of runs in a single innings. So the fact he struck out the first guy is maybe good. That's been driven to the fence, though, so that's going to be at least a double. Hopefully we'll stop it at that. It looks like we will, yeah. So a one-out double. Come on, UC. Back on your game here, mate. Back on it. And there we go. Gary Sanchez steps in. He's a power hitter, isn't he? Let's see if we can swing one past him. That's been popped up. It should be caught out there. Right field is... Who is right field? Bruce, isn't it? The Spruce Moose makes the catch and gets that back in. And it's Juan Carlos Stanton, who looks like a bit of a superstar at the plate. And that's going to be 1-0 to the Yankees. Yeah. Well, there we go. 2 outs. Let's hope that it's just the 1 run that we give up here. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, to sweep the Yankees at Yankee Stadium, is he injured on the play? They've had to take him out of the game. That's what you get. I hope we stamped on him. That's what you get for hitting us to the fence, mate. All right, come on, UC. Let's get ourselves out of this mess, please. Here he comes. And he walks. And you just get the feeling one's going to leave the stadium here. We're going to find ourselves 4-0 down. Come on, UC. There we go. All right, 1 run is recoverable. We'll take that. 2 strikeouts on the innings, but unfortunately the run as well. It's Domingo Santana who comes in to face Gonzalez now. Full count. And he strikes out. Well, at least he didn't watch the ball go through for strike 3, which is what he usually does. Malik Smith, not the strongest against left-handed pitching, but let's see what he can do. He's hit that quite well, and he finds the outfield, and that is going to be him. Just a single, but he's rapid on the bases. Can we maybe work a way around here for him? Tim Beckham steps in. He's going to steal. Can he get there? Oh, he's going to get thrown out. Probably worth a go, but... It was never looked like getting there, did he? That's 2 away. Swing for the fences, Timmy boy.
Strike 3.
Let's say that's what he was doing, and he just missed. So there we go. Another base run of that innings, but nothing to show for it. How was this guy batting number 7 for them? He would walk into our leadoff spot, or top 4 in the order anyway. Probably bat number 3 or 4 for us. That's been crushed, and you just wonder if it's not going to be UC's day. A leadoff double. He looked quite quick, actually, didn't he, around the bases there? And that puts us in a little bit of a hole. We're gonna have to try and see what we can do here to get out of this mess. Look at how have we swept this team? Look at their batting lineup. There we go. Should that be an out? It should. It's over, and Ryan Healy makes the play at first, and that is 1 down. It gives us maybe a slight way out of the innings here. Can we get out the number 9 slot? No, we can throw a wild pitch and get the guy to third. This really needs to be a strikeout now, doesn't it? Come on. And he's walked him. Oh, there's only 1 out. We need a double play. We're back to the top of the order as well. Come on, UC. Oh, no, UC. It was all going so well, and we come back to YouTube, and you wouldn't know that we had swept them to this point. There we go. There's a 2nd out. He comes back. This is what he does, though. He's good till he's not good. And to be fair, he hasn't really been good so far this game. So, yeah. Another single. And another single. I mean, if we try and look at it positively, no, he's got the run of the 3rd. I mean, we would have taken 3 of 4 against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. But ideally, you know, you guys would have got to see one of the wins, not what is shaping up to be quite a heavy defeat, if we're honest with ourselves. All right, come on, Bruce. Let's get ourselves back in this game. It's a first pitch swing. He has flared it off into left field, I think. Yes, he has, and that is a leadoff single. If we can start and chip away at it, we're going to need to pitch well from here against a very good team. Tom Murphy steps in, who's done okay recently. I mean, he's decent against left-handed pitching, which is why he's starting this one. That is popped up, and that will be one away. Yeah, brings D. Gordon back up to the plate. Let's see what he can do for us. He's hit that well, has he? No, it's in the end just a bit of a pop-up, and that'll be 2 away. And again, we're not taking advantage of the leadoff hit. What can Jose Iglesias do? He can strike out, and this is beginning to look dire. All right, come on, UC. We need a quick innings here from you. A nice confidence builder, please. That should be fielded by, who's at third base? Beckham, isn't it? Over there to first base, and Healy gets the out. That is 1 away. Much, much better. All right, it is their third baseman, whose name I cannot. Miguel, let's go with. Andujar. I've nailed that pronunciation, haven't I? And that is the second out. All right, this is looking a little bit better now. Can we sit Voigt back down as well? That's been well hit, and we just can't get out of an inning, can we, without putting a runner on base? Let's get out of it without putting a runner across the plate, though. Come on, UC. That should be easy enough. Iglesias, he goes to second. And we do get a donut in the bottom of the third. Excellent stuff. All right. Can we start chipping away at this now with Dan Vogelbach? What's he got for us? He walks. Okay, runner on. If Healy can clear the fence here now, he's got 0-2. I don't like where this is going. That's a strikeout. 1 away. It's Santana. He loves a double play, Santana, doesn't he? That's better than a double play at least. Another strikeout. Can Malik Smith fit again? Malik Smith. No, he can strike out as well. They're just teasing us, aren't they? Put a man on with a walk to start us off. Get us excited. And then strike us out. All right, come on, UC. You just wonder if we can keep it to 4. Is there a way back into the game for us? We have hit well, which is what's been saving us. Most of the season, to be honest, because our pitching still isn't great. It's improved, but it's still not great. So, you know, we have runs in us. I'll tell you what, UC's done okay there, though. That's more like it, mate. 40 strikeouts for the season, which is excellent. And we go to the top of the 5th. Can Beckham lead us off? It's 3-0, and he gets himself on base. That's fine. Jay Bruce now with a hit already today under his belt. What can he do? It's 2-2. He has got it back up the middle, and there's 2 runners on. Wrong part of the order, but there's 2 runners on. Brings up Murphy. Now, Murphy does have power. He already hit 1 home run this season. He's only batting 154, but again, decent versus lefties. He has hit into a double play. For the love of God, boys, what are you doing to me? Unbelievable. We have a runner at third. Can D. Gordon get that run across the plate for us? Please, come on, D. I beg of you. He has run, mate. Dig it in. Run! And he's out. We've got to stop hitting the double plays. They're killing us. Come on, UC. That's been absolutely crushed, but it's close enough to Smith that he can make a play, and that's 1 away. The Yankees batting lineup, it just keeps coming at you, doesn't it? Number 9 is their only guy that looks weak, according to sort of their attributes. And even then, he'd probably still bat number 6 for us. So. Aaron Hicks steps in now. 2-0. That's absolutely crushed, and that is 5-0. UC. What are we going to do with you, mate? What's your ERA now? It's just under 5.4. I don't really... Yeah, I mean, it's one of these at this point where I'm hoping... I don't think in releasing Hernandez, it shouldn't make any difference to next season because his contract was up anyway. So it's almost a case now, we've just got to try and get to the end of the season. We should have that $27 million back on the books. I haven't looked exactly who's becoming a free agent, but if we can get a decent few free agents in, maybe get a couple of decent draft picks. We've got some youngsters coming through the system. Maybe we can do something there. But We haven't particularly hit well today. Justice Sheffield comes into pitch now. I have thought about bringing Sheffield into the starting rotation. The main reason I haven't done it is because he's our only lefty in the bullpen right now. And we do have, I mean, most of our starters are lefties as well. So having all righties in the bullpen isn't really a big problem. Because it's, you know, if a lefty starts and you bring a righty in, it's going to kind of screw up their batting lineup a little bit. I think that's my impression anyway. I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about. I really don't. But I'm assuming that, you know, you want to try and switch left and right-handed pitches if you can, because it's just typically you batter against one than the other. That is into the outfield, into center field. But I do want to have at least one lefty in the bullpen. Perhaps one thing we could look at doing is putting UC in the bullpen and using Sheffield as a starter. But I just think Sheffield's young. I just think give him a season in the bullpen, let him develop there, and then next season I could see him, depending sort of what we managed to do through the winter, I could see him maybe coming into the starting lineup. It'd be nice to score a run here, to be honest. Come on. Smith, 3-1. He gets himself on base. All right, there's one away. Can we work this man around? Beckham, 0 for 1. He did get himself on base with a walk last time. Smith goes for another steal, and he makes that easily. Runner in scoring position. Beckham, can he get in an RBI here for us? Come on, Becks. He's hit that. Quezzy hit it well enough. No, it's going to be caught out there, unlucky. But Smith does get himself to third. With 2 out, it's Jay Bruce, 2 for 2. Has he got his hits at the wrong time? Can he go 3 for 3? Oh, it's absolutely crushed that. Yes, he can. Then it brings a run across the plate. We do have a run. And Jay Bruce slides into second with the RBI double. And here comes the comeback. Give me those rally fries. It's the top of the 7th. And it's 5-1. All right, it's Tom Murphy. He can't get into a double play. Can he clear the fence for us? Come on, Murph. No, he can't. He can strike out. We might go back to Omar for the next game. But we stretch. Is there a chance? 10 strikeouts for Gonzalez. All right, come on, Sheffield. This we need to, when we can't afford to go for any more runs. That goes without saying. That's a decent first pitch, isn't it? He's driven it to shortstop, and that is one away. If Sheffield can keep it to 5, is there a chance? Gonzalez has got to be getting tired at some point. There's 2 away. And you wonder if we can get late runs out of against the Yankees bullpen here. Sheffield sits down the batter. And that is good pitching from Justice. It is still Gonzalez. He's only 96 pitches in. 10 strikeouts. What are we doing at the plate? Come on, D. He's got that through, has he? Yes, he has. All right, D. Gordon with a leadoff single. And it's the top of the order as well. Can we fire at the right time? It's Jose Iglesias. Go on, Jose. Jose! Oh, he's absolutely crushed it. Is it going to leave? Is it going to leave? Yes, it is! Iglesias, with his power of 3, has somehow managed to clear the fence. It's 5-3, and here come the Mariners. Go on, boys. Go on. That quieted up the Yankees fans, didn't it? Shut your faces. All right. It's Vogelbach now with none out. 0-2. There goes our momentum because he strikes out. All right. Healy. It's 11 strikeouts for Gonzalez. He didn't look that good when we started. All right, come on, Healy. Healy hits it. Has Healy made it 5-4? I think he has. He has. Oh, the Mariners are coming for you, Yankees. And we're back within a run. And maybe it is now time to get Gonzalez. No, leave him on the mound, whoever the manager is of the Yankees. Leave him there. He's doing a fantastic job. And that is 5-4, and he does stay in, and it's Santana. And Santana can hit a home run as well. What can he do here? 1-2's the count. He's hit it. Oh, it's not quite. No, not quite. It got down for a hit, though. Excellent stuff. All right, runner at first, and now they do make the change on the mound, and it's Malik Smith up against the righty. He is better against righties as well. Come on, Smithy boy. Runner goes to second. Are we witnessing the great Yankees choke of 2019? It's a full count, and it's still the same new pitcher. Come on, Smithy boy. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, he struck out. That's 2 away now. We are still a run down. Come on, Beckham. What can Becks do? Oh, he strikes out as well. Excellent innings, though. We've given ourselves a chance going into the 9th if we can pitch well here. Come on, Justice. You can get yourself a W here. Come on. There we go. That should be the first out. That should be a nice, easy one over to Healy, and that's one away. Oh, the Yankees have got to be, they've got to be crapping themselves, don't they? Come on, Justice. That's been well hit, and that is going to be a one-out single. Yes, it is just the single. All right. And we brought in Zach Birdie. Pretty Birdie. Come on, mate. He's done okay so far. He's done really well so far. 5 innings pitched. No earned runs. This is, of course, the youngster. Oh, the youngster that we signed, traded, I think, from the White Sox, if I remember correctly. First time we've seen him on the channel, though. Let's... that's going to drive in a run. And... yeah, in a poof of feathers, Birdie's been absolutely crushed there for a double. Out to 6-4 again, and that's his first earned run he's given up this season, and it may not be the last. That's deep. Oh, but it's not balls deep. We get away with that one, but the runner does go to third. That's 2 out, though. Come on, Birdie. Get yourself out of this, mate. Come on. Why, game? Why give us a chance, get our hopes up, and then do this to us? It's 7-4, and we're going to need another at least 3 run innings in the 9th to get ourselves anything from this game. That's been popped up. That ends the 8th, but damage done. They've pulled back 2 of the 3 runs we got in the top of the innings, and it's going to be a big, big end to the game here. We need, as I said, 3 runs. It's Bruce, the Spruce Moose, and he strikes out, and it's just not going to be our day, is it? We're not going to sweep a 4-game series against the Yankees. It's Murphy, who either strikes out or hits into a double play, and this time he's got himself on base. Maybe there is a Christmas miracle to be had here. Can we come back with another stunning innings here? D. Gordon now, 1 for 4, which is poor for him, to be fair. He has hit into a double play, and that'll do it, boys. That'll do it. Oh, wait, no! He's quick, and he beats the throw. But with 2 out, needing 3 runs, we're in trouble here, aren't we? Iglesias to the plate. What can he do? He has hit it well, but it's popped up. He hasn't hit it well at all. It's popped up. It's easy for center field, and we lose 7-4. Sorry, guys. So there we go. We fall 6 games back of 500, and again, it's starting pitching, unable to go less than a run an inning. 5 innings pitched, 5 runs given up for UC, and it's just not good enough. Look at these ERAs. Lecky is fine. After that, we're looking at 5s, and that's not going to win us many games, is it? Unfortunately. But anyway, it was a decent comeback. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's signs of hope there, but it just wasn't to be, unfortunately, on that particular occasion. Guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, as a reminder, is when we play baseball. We'll come back. Now, there is the draft, the first-year draft on the 4th. So we'll come back for Game 2 of this Houston series and see what... or who, not what, they're people, who it is we can draft. I'm not sure where we stand in the draft order. I'm assuming we'll be relatively... we had a winning record last year, didn't we? So maybe not. But anyway, guys, we'll come back for that. It'll be the draft and Houston on Monday. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.